want to hear from us, and you'll hear this in all of our videos. Thank you for using From Us. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to supporting you as you globalize your company. Alright, so let's get to it. This video is about how to add products inside your portal. So you go to FromUs.com, click login, put your email, put your password, and go in. So I'm going to show you the first product. Now, one of the first things you got to do is add a warehouse before you add a product. So you go into the warehouse page. So it's as simple as you would imagine. You click the button New Warehouse. So here you put your warehouse name. It could be your factory, a third-party warehouse, wherever you are shipping the product out of. You put here. You put the address. Create. This first step is done. Now I want to quickly point out here in your chat function, you have Oz talking to you. So we're going to continue to add Oz capability. But for example, it gives you some tips to fill out your warehouse, fill out your products, etc. So I just want to give you that quick show of Oz. Now you go to your product page. Now, first step, click the new product. Now in this case, we're going to add coffee. So we're going to go to food beverages. We're going to select coffee, tea, beverages, coffee. We're going to go ahead and add ground coffee. And then we click select. Now, as you see, there's going to be a lot of tabs, and we're constantly improving this, trying to make this process easier. We want you to create products in less than 60 seconds. So we're getting there, and we appreciate your patience as we improve the system. So here you have product type. So you could put either the class, same thing, or I put here ground coffee. Model number is to differentiate all your products. So for example, it could be coffee 1, 2, 3. In this case, we put this. Now this is a very important field. It has to be as descriptive as possible, and is what the buyer will see to describe the product. Manufacturer, this is something that we're gonna eventually take out as required, hopefully in the next version. So here I just put demo coffee brand, and in here you could put HTML, you could put text, whatever you want to show and highlight your product. Then once you complete it here, you go to the next step. Here you got the pricing information. Now the MSRP is the suggested retail price. Now it's important as the buyer decides and compares between various products. So it could be an estimate, but what price would you want the retailer or the buyer to sell it in their stores? Again, if you don't have one, you could estimate it. In many cases, people add a 50% margin to their cost. So for example, if your cost is $4, you would put MSRP 8. However you want to handle it. Here you could select which prices you want. Depending on your business. Most people use FOB, FOB, XWorks, DAF. DAF also gets used a lot. Local is more for, let's say you're shipping to your own country. So this is delivered to, for example, if you were shipping out of the US and you would deliver to a freight forwarder, you would use DAF. XWorks is out of your warehouse or out of your factory. And FOB is put in port. So in this case, we'll put FOB. MOQs also are very important. They're not required, but in many cases, a lot of brands put MOQ. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 100 units MOQ. Here you got the option. So this depends on each category. But for example, in shoes, you will put all the different sizes here. In coffee, you can put as many as you want. We're gonna go ahead and try. We could use ground, whole bean. So you could put as many as you want. We're just gonna go ahead and use one for simplicity. Then once you're done putting all the option variations, you click Save Options. Here you got SKU. Now this you could use the same model number, and it's to differentiate the option between each. UPC, in case you don't have one, you can just go ahead and put a dash. UPC check digit is the last digit of the UPC. Again, if you don't have it, no problem, you can put a dash. Here you put whatever the color of the product. Now this in many cases is not necessary, so this is one of the fields we're also going to take out as required. And here you will put, depending on the warehouse, what inventory you have. In cases that you don't have inventory, just go ahead and put 0. That's no problem. Then we'll click next step. And here we add pictures. We can add pictures, videos, marketing PDFs, training documents, whatever you want to give to the buyer to make that buying decision. So you go ahead and click upload files, choose a folder, in this case images, select the option. So I want to show you guys a picture in particular that, for example, in wines, that sometimes it's rectangle, and this is one of the things that we're improving. This crop function is something that we're working on to make it easier. Until then, I want to show you guys just a quick tip in case this happens to you. Let's say, as you see, I can't get the whole product in. So I will go to Paint and open the picture, and just open the white space and move the wine and save it. So that when you crop it, now you can easily fit it, right? So again, this is a duct tape fix, but it will help you get all the pictures that you want. Since it's coffee, we're going to go ahead and add a coffee picture. So we'll go ahead and perfect. Then we click save. Alright, then I could add as many pictures as you want, just for time purposes. I'm not going to add any more. Expert reviews, you could add, let's say you want that this product has won an award, or it has a review from somebody special. Here's where you would add it. Logistics, all the information you would need to know how to order the product. So as you can see, from package length, from master packs, from pallets, from container quantities, the HTS code, for example. So all the information that you could add, again, this is all optional, but it definitely helps the process. Here, think of this as Google. These are keywords to help your product move up in the catalog. So again, optional, but if you want to add, for example, we could add gourmet coffee, we could add coffee beans, amazing coffee, whatever you want. So then once you're done, we click next step. Here, just where the product is from, Colombia. In many cases here, you can put coffee in bag, and here this depends on the category. And for example, in the coffee, it doesn't really matter. We go ahead and just put a dash, and then we click submit, and we're done. So thank you so much for watching this video, and you can skip it and forward it, and if you have any questions, please email us at support@firmwebs.com, and we'll be glad to help. Or in the firmwebs.com, there's also a chat button that we can chat live. So as you're going through this and you have any issues, please let us know. All right. Again, thank you for using Firmwebs, and look forward to talking to you in the next video. Have a good one.